Good morning, professor and fellow students. Today I'm here to present a critical and deeply engaging topic related to the education system here in Malaysia. Mental health literacy and counseling in schools, a strategic case for reforming Malaysia secondary education. Over the next few minutes, I will share evidence-based arguments demonstrating why our school must evolve from being simple academic factory into safe place that protect our students' lives. Let's begin by confronting a harsh reality that is often hidden behind the high walls and school uniforms. According to the 2022 Adolescent Health Survey conducted by the Ministry of Health, 1 in 4 Malaysia students experience active symptoms of depression. Think about the static in almost every standard classroom. Multiple students are suffering completely in silence. Unfortunately, our current educational system heavily prioritizes academic grades over emotional survival, leaving these young men with nowhere to turn. You might ask why should this be a matter of school reform rather than a private family issues? The answer is simple. The mental well-being for your youth directly dictates the social, economic stability of Malaysia's future. If we don't protect them now, we are falling to our future workforce and leaders. This presentation is not just for an emotional appeal. It's synthesized from data within the National Health and Women's Service and peer-reviewed educational journals to present a clear evidence-based case for change. This brings me directly to the central thesis of our arguments. To efficiently address this escalating adolescent crisis, this Malaysian government must mandate structured mental health literacy in a curriculum and guarantee that every single secondary school provides professional, accessible, on-site counseling service. We must move away from a reactive system and build protective infrastructure. To fix this system, we must look closely at what is causing damage. As highlighted by academic research from Single Award 2023, this intense, unprecedented pressure coming from high-stake national examination like the SPM creates a toxic culture of chronic, exhausting, and systematic watch more adolescents and students who are constantly pushed to chase perfect scores, but they never give the methodological tools to handle the immense stress that come with it. And what makes this situation even more dangerous is the total lack of early dictional tools to our school today. According to data from the Ministry of Health, the current system is poorly reactive. This means that students suffering from deep service depression are usually only identified after a major crisis tragedy has already occurred. Waiting for students to hit rock bottom before offering help is a dangerous gamble that we can no longer afford. To solve this, I propose two major steps. Solution one is integrated education. We must introduce formal literacy lesson or emotional regulation directly into standard school subjects, but providing students with practical physiological frameworks. We teach them how to safely navigate academic, social, and personal stressful. Students by Reality at 2020 provide the formal mental health literacy significant improves the students' willingness to seek professional clinical help. Beyond building practical skills, classroom education is the most powerful tool we are having to dismantle social stigma. In many traditional communities across Malaysia, the mental health structure are heavily misunderstood or falsely dismissed as a sign of personal weakness. As the ATL 2023 note by normalizing open discussion about mental health in a safe classroom setting, we have shared this culture message and show students that asking for help is a sign of stressful, not shame. Education creates awareness, but awareness must be backed in by immediate action. This brings me to solution number 2. Providing on-site professional counseling, we need certified full-time physiological counselors, physical or local or subcampus. Research by Laboratory at 2020 provide having confidential consulting room right at school allows students to seek help during school hours, while safety bypassing the fear of being judged by their external. Furthermore, on-site counseling is a matter of basic educational activity for many students belonging to low-income or before families. Seeking care at private external physiological settlements is a massive financial burden they simply cannot afford. By being professional considered directly inside public schools, we ensure that every single child, regarding of their family's awareness, has free, equal access to life-saving emotional care in security, privacy, and security. While we can achieve this future through wishful thinking alone, we require systematic changes. I strongly urge the Ministry of Education to achieve these structured professional priorities and invest heavily in our physiological infrastructure. This means providing better scientific allowed to hire certified full-time school counselors rather than pushing over work teachers to handle the physiological crisis without providing clinical training. In conclusion, as we look toward our future of Malaysian education, it's clear that about this definition of success must evolve beyond simple last scores. We have analyzed severity of students address, the necessary of curriculum literacy, and the life-saving role of the on-site counselors, leaving you with this final thought. Let's ensure about our school not just rigid instructions of academic learning, but true sectories where every Malaysian child feels safety enough to thrive. And on this last slide, I have included the academic peer received reference from library and social that forms evidence-based found from my practice today. Thank you once again for your time, and I'm very happy to open the floor to any question you may have. Thank you, Professor.